live chat for viewers to read. Click any message to pin it and use the options menu to unpin. Okay, it's a new feature for the YouTube channel. Hello, Starlight Nams. What's that mean? Yeah, so very good evening to you all. I'm actually going to surprise everyone here by a new little haircut here, and of course, yes, some people may have already seen me like this before. Starlight name please as of now. So yes, I've got you now. Yes, Nam as in the E on the end. So welcome to the nice and relaxing show. We'll sort out the camera modes here whilst we are speaking. So yeah, if I can change the picture quality, if I can, to make it a little bit more either brighter, colourful, that kind of thing. So let's go back to, I can't get it back now. Yeah, I'm trying to get it back to what it was. Some reason it won't go back to what it was. I did it last week and it seems to have not wanted to know me, but I apologise about this. Oh, we need all the chat. Okay, how do I get it back? Can't get the thing back now. What have I done? It's just the mode. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just need to press. Oh, I get it. Yeah, got to press the tick button. There we go. So, that looks a little bit better, more like film sort of style here. So yeah, Giuliani Buzz is just warming up nicely here. And hello and welcome everybody. And you know, as moderators, that we keep all sort of chats clean and all that kind of thing. So yeah, as we were just warming up here very nicely here, I introduced myself, Nick C, and for those who don't know, I do have a sort of Nick C profile, and it's only on the Facebook, which of course is a Nick C only profile, just to let everyone know. It is Sunday the 7th of April 2024, and put that down on your calendars in case you have forgotten. Remember last week we had to put the hour clock one forward, and I've noticed it's been a lot lighter than it was a week ago, something like that. But yeah, last week was Easter Sunday, and this week is the last day of Easter holidays, and all the eggs are gone almost. And the Easter eggs we're talking about, and yes, they've disappeared off the shelf as well. So yes, this might not be a familiar sort of hat to you lot out there, but it is one of my sort of fathers who passed away recently, and of course we just found it. So does this look really cool to me? That's the question here. So I'll hand it over to Giuliani Buzz, and I'll flip the camera over here. I will be changing the picture from time to time to make it more interesting. Is the picture a lot better than it was? I know there's some bits across the screen here, like looking like it's a film kind of thing, but yeah, nonetheless, it's still quite fun to have a look at. I'm going to change it. Oh, it looks like a sort of dream mode, doesn't it? We're all like in a dream kind of thing. So, of course, we'll start with this one, and then we might flick it over to something else. So, hello, everyone, and very good evening to everyone. It's over to Giuliani Buzz. So, hello to you. Let me just introduce you to Giuliani Buzz. I'll be in and out, by the way.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a nice and relaxing show tonight. This is Easter number 1 show tonight. If you just joined us, this is a music show for about an hour or so, or less. So there will be some banter at the end of the show. We're talking us information. So we have the first part of the show.
You've got it planned tonight. Tell us about it.
I have planned on.
Tell us your plan that you've got.
on the piece of paper. And here.
Just go through it briefly and then
Right.
get on with the
Down here.
music.
On here. And then
Yeah,
on
written
the two.
in sort of Cantonese language.
Absolutely, on part two.
Yeah,
Finish
yeah,
it.
a bit of
Finish it.
bands along the way that they'll try and have when
Yeah.
I come in and out.
The first one is air on the G string.
And then we'll have a chat afterwards, yeah?
I need to when I turn the next page.
Okay, carry on.
So air on the G string is first, and we've got Thine with the Glory, and then we've got Ye Choirs of New Jerusalem, and we've got Can Be Faithful, Raise the Anthem, and then we've got Hallelujah, that's part one, and before that is the Bridal Chorus by Wagner. Then part two, in between that, is Love Redeemed with Work Is Done, and then we've got Dear Lord and Father for my father, and Strife is always the next hymn after that, and then we got Lord enthroned in heavenly splendour, and then we have the Voluntary of the Queen of Sheba, and then a made up voluntary at the end maybe.
Okay, are you ready to go for your first one here? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Touring With Us channel.
Okay, Air on the G String by J.S. Bach, 1685 to 1750.
Not that pedal that you just pressed.
No. Okay. My paper's in a bit of a tattered here. But Never mind, we move on to the hymn. And you can hear me, my voice in here. It is loud and I have to speak up very loudly so if you can hear me, my voice. Now, the hymn is Thine be the glory, risen in the conquering sun. Endless is the victory thou the death hast won. Angels bright, the arraignment rolled the stone away, kept the folded grave clothes where the body lay. And then we go back to the chorus. Thine be the glory, risen is conquering sun. Endless is the victory, thou the death is won. By George Handel, 1685 to 1759. For followers. Thine be the glory. Can anyone hear this music before we play it? We have some bands here. George, MIDI, can I hear just fine? Yep. Okay, can you hear you through my Google MIDI? Do stay with us on the channel if you can. Thine be the glory. If you just joined me here, welcome to Nice and Relaxing Show, Easter number 1. So, hope you've enjoyed your Easter eggs this far. There's still some left in the shop. So, bear in mind, the next hymn will be shortly. Will be Ye Choirs of Jerusalem. Change the hymn, 563. And the hymn book, it's by Henry John Gauntlet, 1805 to 1876. We should be all right for that. Ye Choirs of New Jerusalem, sweetest note employ, the partial victory to him in strains of holy joy. We come to Alleluia at the end. Ye Choirs of New Jerusalem. There's quite a few verses here, so we have, I think, the first 1, 2, and 4 and 6. I think nice one. Symphony Choirs of New Jerusalem. So, keep your chat coming along, and we will see how we go along. Now, the next hymn is number 100 in this book. So, bear with me 1 minute, where we come in here to number 100 in the hymn book, in the Herbert hymn book, where we got it. Now, this is tune number 1. Come Ye Faithful, Raise the Strain. It's by Arthur Brown in 1630 to 1926. So, Come Ye Faithful, Raise the Strain. I'll say the words as the first words. Come Ye Faithful, raise the strain of triumph and gladness. God has brought us to Israel into joy from sadness. Loose from the peril, bitter yoke. Jacob's sons and daughters led them with unmoisturized foot through the Red Sea waters. Interesting 4 verses of that. See how we go. That was Come Ye Faithful, Raise the Strain, tune number 1. Now we come to the Alleluias in a minute. After that we come to the Provider Chorus, by Richard Wagner, which is definitely out of copyright, I think. Definitely over whatever it is. Alleluia by Arthur Sullivan, 1892 to 1900, something like that, or maybe 1942. I'll check that in just one moment. Just bear with me for just a few seconds. Number 25 in the book. That's the one. It's 1842 to 1900. That is the answer to that. So we're coming near to the end of part 2 already. have a quick sing. Hope everyone's all right, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit thin on the night, but we will get there eventually. So if you can't miss it this time, do the replay. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hearts to heaven and voices raise. I'll give you the first words. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hearts to heaven has voice raise. Sing to God in hymn of gladness. Sing to God in hymn praise. He who on the cross, a victim for the world, salvation bled. Jesus Christ, the King of glory, now is risen from the dead. Now, that's what everyone's got to do. They've got to rise back up and give it a full voice. Hallelujah, hearts to heaven and voice raise. Go to 324 in just a moment there. Now, here comes the finale to the part 1N. Now, everyone should know this one. It's a famous wedding piece, Bridal March by Richard Wagner. Now, interesting piece here. You'll find out the date of composer later on. Definitely he's out of compliment, I think. Hopefully I'm right. Bridal chorus. It's only two parts this bit. So bridal chorus. who enjoyed that piece there. So do stand by with us. That's with the last hymn. Sorry, the last voluntary. Have a breather for a minute. Go to the lavatory and come back. Whatever it is, we'll be back shortly in just a couple of seconds before part 2. So stay with us, stay tuned. If you just joined us, it's a nice relaxing music show. Easter number 1. So if you just joined your Easter festival from last week, completely different to this week. So there's some different hymns and different, what we are is a nice relaxing virtual hymns and voluntaries, that's what we are. So we do have a nice relaxing mug here. Anyone can see that? Nice relaxing mug. We'll put it to that side. If anyone wants to buy that, just let the Nikki Leaney know, and buy the Touring Us page, and you can buy one of these nice relaxed mug. So, well, there we have it. So the next piece is now the next piece is now Love's Redeemer's Work. Everyone's got to have this Easter hymn. It's to do with Love's Redeemer's work is done. Fought the fight, the battle has won. Lo, the sun eclipses over. Lo, he sets the blood no more. Now into part 2. Welcome to part 2, nice and relaxing show. Hope you enjoyed the first part. If anyone has joined in late, we had 4 hymns and a couple of voluntaries. I'll explain the voluntaries now. We had Air on the G string by J.S. Bach. We had Thine Be the Glory, Ye Choirs of New Jerusalem, Come Be Faithful, Raise the Anthem, and the 2 Alleluia. And the voluntary was Bridal March. So I'm coming into part 2. Now, last reading is work done. It's about 4 or 5 verses. Very short verses are those. The last verse is, Hail the Lord, earth and heaven, praise to thee both is be given. Thee we greet triumphant now, hail the resurrection thou. Now, this music is by John Wesley's Foundry Collection, 1742, ladies and gentlemen, as the YouTube facilities. Now, YouTube should know this. Don't forget how we have told it thousands of times, but no one listens anyway. But anyway, it's 70 years out of copyright for people who can read them, can play the music, out of over 70 years and onwards. So if someone's claiming it as their own, they're wrong to do that, because the music composer is out for 70 years and we should be allowed to play it. So if it's in copyright, then we have a problem. But a lot of these tunes I play is definitely out of copyright. So bear with me. You can't say it's your own piece when you haven't written it in the first place. Don't think you can do that. I'm not sure you can do that, but never mind about that. We move on to Love's Redeemer. Work is done, ladies and gentlemen. But in the key of E flat, as we would know. Part 2, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Hope everyone's saying all right. Love's Redeemer. Work is done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back here and I'm behind the scenes. I am too scared to be shown on the camera. I've been behind the scenes basically, and it's the voice of Nick C, just in case you're wondering here. And thank you very much for everyone that's had a go at the poll today. Hopefully you can hear my voice loud and clear and, you know, beginning to sound like a radio star. Well, actually, I was once a radio DJ many years ago, but of course, on a, you know, a bit where you start off being a radio presenter, a co-host, and then you start making your own programs. But yeah, you always got to start as a co-host, then you gradually build by going on to a presenter. But yeah, that's what Giuliani is today, and thank you very much for continuing to listen and enjoy the nice and relaxing show.
Now we have got 2 more hymns and a portrait, and maybe I made a voluntary as well. Now this hymn is dedicated to my father, as we know, who passed away a month ago. Now this is a hymn that he would like to be chosen as well, so we'll have that as well tonight. It's called Dear Lord and Father of Mankind.
Is it because, Julian, sorry to interrupt her, is it because you need to rehearse it?
Well, it could be that. I don't need to rehearse it 1,000 of times. I know the piece 1,000 of times.
I think you know it off by heart, don't you?
Dear Lord and Father of mankind, forgive thy foolish ways, recloth us in our rightful mind, in the purer lives thy service.
Hello, Starlight.
In deeper reverence praise, in deeper reverent praise. The last verse is breathe through the heats of desire, corners of our balm, let sense be done, let flesh retire, speak through the earthquake and wind and fire, oh still small voice of calm, oh still small voice of calm. That gradually go a bit more quieter than I usually do it. Dear Lord of Mankind, it's Charles Parry, 1848-1918.
We do apologise about the technical flashing coming up on the screen. It's something to do with the live stream. I don't know why it keeps doing it, but I don't know whether it's to do with the Samsung phone or the camera that we're using. Do let us know if you are a camera expert on that one. I do know and have a knowledge of certain cameras, but I'm not really fanatic about, of course, the quality images. You know, it's too advanced for me. But yeah, I know obviously the better the camera, the better the quality, and it won't be so flashy. But hopefully one day we'll get a decent camera to sort that issue out. We're trying to make a better picture for you all to see. Anyway, we'll carry on with the nice and relaxing. And by the way, of course, the channel itself is a standalone channel, nice and relaxing. And did you see the mug? I think I saw it off screen, you know. I saw it in the other room on my, you know, laptop. So, yeah, where is the mug right now? Can we see it again?
Okay.
Because I was in dream mode before. And you could well be dreaming of this very mug. And there is a similar copy, in fact, the same copy on our eBay shop. Okay, back to the nice and relaxing show. Well, just nice and relaxing. It is a show, but of course, the nice and relaxing show as it is on YouTube. So let's get on with the show. It's over to you now, Giuliani Buzz Buzz.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, Dear Lord and Father of Mankind, I'm sure everyone knows this one. It's a wedding hymn, funeral hymn, it's either. It's normally a general hymn. Okay, Dear Lord and Father.
When you say, sorry to interrupt, but when you say, can you change background, what do you mean? Can you explain what you mean by, can you change background, Starlight, if I'm talking to you? can change the picture. I don't know what you're meaning there. The colour scheme. Okay, I can change it to another one if you want. What about this one? You like this one? Yeah, because it was from my father who passed away last month, and of course he used to like West Ham Football Club, and he used to like the songs, and of course West Ham have a song called "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles." Not sure if Giuliani can play that.
Well, there you have it. Oh dear Lord and Father of mankind. That's how that goes. So now the next one is, I've got it down, we've got here 495 in the hymn book, her book, where we got it. 495, it'll be there shortly. Oh, we do that. Strife is all the battle has done.
Cool. Yeah, you can actually speak up a little bit, do you?
Now, the strife is all the battle has done.
Absolutely.
Now is the victory of Trident won. Oh, let the song for praise be sung. We've got a little breather. Alleluia. This one is, the music's by Giovanni Perlucci da Palestrina, 1525 to 1594. Adapted by William Henry Monk, 1823 to 1889. The strife is all the battle has won.
You like the disco one? A lot of people like the disco one. Yeah. Well, we're actually not playing a disco until later on in the program, so yeah, perhaps it's pretty cool because it changes colours, doesn't it? It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I've never known any other YouTube channelists do this actually. So thank you very much for everyone that has tuned in. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to Touring with Us if you haven't already. We would really all appreciate that. Disco scheme is cool. Absolutely. I can dance my way to the night on that one. That's by the Mavericks, actually. Dance the Night Away. Remember that song? Nice and 80s song, you know. Trousers and mirror balls and all those kind of things. Crazy stuff.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So we do apologise if the sort of camera is flicking, not because of the disco light. It has been going a bit light and then dark and all that kind of thing. I don't know whether it's the signal that we have in here. Obviously things look better when it's outside rather than inside. Anyway, let's get on with the show.
Okay, we've got two more hymns before we have the Voluntary at the end. The strife is battle has done.
Cool. What we're going to play dear Lord of Fibre Mankind on a solo note without me talking on the top because I was doing a commentary. We'll play that towards the end after the voluntary. Okay? Cool stuff. Okay, brilliant. We do apologise if, of course, people are suffering with epilepsy. Do not watch this because it's kind of like strobe lighting here, and of course, yeah, flashing lights can, of course, occur anywhere in the brain. I think that's quite obvious to know about that for those who is suffering with epilepsy. So we won't keep that on for too long, but long as people would like us to put it on, but it does look very effective, I've got to say. Okay, and
Okay.
yeah,
That was
did you enjoy that, Julian?
That was Strifer's Awe.
Colours are
Now
fantastic.
the last hymn.
Thanks, Starlight, for that.
The last hymn tonight is enthroned in heavenly splendour. Read the words. Lord enthroned in heavenly splendour, first begotten from the dead, thou alone a strong defender, lifted up by the people's head. Alleluia, Jesus true, the living bread. George Martin, 1844 to 1916.
Anyone else want to come and say hello to us in the chat? Feel free to do so at any time. Giuliani Buzz will need to keep up to date with the chat here.
I do.
If you can.
Yes. Lord enthroned in heavenly splendour, ladies and gentlemen.
Going to go to the old film, going down memory lane. Sorry, it's gone bright a little bit. Yeah, if you want to come and say hello. Oh, it's on the wrong bit now. Apologies about that. No one else come on and say hello to us. But they're all liking to watch the video or live stream, which we do appreciate that. If you're watching on replay, we appreciate that as well.
Lord enthroned in heavenly splendour. We can go back to the Lord of mankind in just a moment. Before we do that, we will go to the voluntary, which I explained in just one moment. Okay, we're going to have the Queen of Sheba, written by Handel, which is composed by Handel here. We go 1685 to 1759, I beg your pardon. So that was the final hymn. Now this is the final voluntary, which is the Queen of Sheba, by the way. Everybody knows you should know this one. It's a wedding piece, of course. G.F. Handel. There you have it. Now I'm going to have a made up voluntary in just a moment. So that was a arrival of the Queen Shiva by Handel. Everyone should know this one. So I'm just going to play you a few notes on the organ before my producer comes back. This is the 8 4/4 suite on its own. There's some low notes there, and we have the Nazareth flute and a 16. High key. Sorry about the wobble there, I'm afraid, because there's a string cymbal on top of that. You have the 2 feet foot and the 16. We have some fine reeds. Oboe. $16 cross. Together. Blending in, and we had the solo saxophone trumpet sound. So that's all the reeds we've got. 16 foot on its own is this one. You can couple it with a harmonic coupler. A low version. We have some strings on here, string on. On its own, we've got a 4 foot on its own. Add it to the 8 foot. Foot on a string 4. Now the bottom manual on here, I've got the 4 foot diapason flute and a cello. It's very quiet. If I put the full volume, that goes even more quiet. If you go this one, it goes a bit higher. And then on its own, we've got a horn. It's a very faint horn. You have to blend it with a 4 foot float. Add a bit more volume. 4 bottom manual. There you have the bottom manual. We have some celestial voices on top of here. This is some vibrato sound. And wobbles. You want it full vibrato? Here it goes. Sounds a bit glamorous on that one, and the treble it sounds like this. That's your strings and your organ. You have got some rock beats if you want to hear some of these. We've got a waltz, got a rock number 2, we've got a swing, Crossed Over, March, and then we got Rolling on B and B. Then we got a teen beef. We've got a ballad. We've got a jazz waltz. Swing, actually a rumba really. Mango, soul, a samba, and a mambo. Now we are going to do the made-up one now. The made-up voluntary.
Hello, I'm back here, just making some dinner actually. But anyway, wow, trying to cook some chips in the oven. Well, the fryer and the oven fryer, that kind of thing, and spaghetti and sausages all mixed in together. And I've got some bread as well. So I'll get back to that in just a moment. But of course, yeah, I'll put some more polls up in just a moment if you really want me to.
So we're made up voluntary now.
Boo out there. Yeah, absolutely. So anyone else want to chat? I think we had one person chat earlier, but they disappeared. But anyway, of course, people come and go as they please, don't they? It's very much voluntary, you know, as in they can volunteer to come in when they want. So, yeah, nice and relaxing. And the voice of Nick C. It's back to Giuliani Buzz.
Made up
So nice and relaxing.
I made up voluntary now.
Okay, I'll sort out some polls in just a moment.
Okay.
I'll be back in a moment. That was the made up voluntary. In just a second, we will do the Dear Lord and Father Mankind, by the way. So, I hope you enjoyed this nice electrical music show. It's number 1. We're waiting for our producer to come back to do some more banter. So, anything else on touring with us and
we probably have more polls when we got the chance. So anything on touring with us, just please fire away. So any questions on touring with us today? So please do stand by with us and put it on the count. So carry on. I shall be clear. So what are you thinking today? So what we have done in there's been parks on the show. There's been nice relaxing show, parks, possibly turns, and possibly future trips out when we can, when it's not so windy. So do look for our lives on Touring With Us, YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is. You'll find us on there, and do subscribe for free. So the subscribe is not a paid channel to the YouTube. Subscribe is a free button. Just press it and just click on it. Then you got the YouTube pictures on it and the videos. So I bring the nice and relaxing cap back here. Sorry, and out there. Nice and relaxing mug here, and that's you could be having one of your own mug. If you want to purchase one, speak to the team, Nicky Arnley and Giuliani, or whatever, who's in charge, or the producer. If you want a mug, you ask how much it costs, and he may give you a cheap one. He may reduce it. It depends on how much it's going to cost the buyer. So there's a nice relaxing mug. We may do pens in the future, so bear us with us on that. It'd be nice to have a picture of the nice relaxing with an organ on it, so then you know what it is. It's nice and relaxing music on the organ, really, not on the piano, unfortunately. But there we go. We do have a piano stop, but it's not sounding like a piano at all. It's just a normal piano sound. Electronic piano sound. So that is the nice relaxing music mug there. Now I don't know what's on here. I can bring before I go down here. Oh yeah, down here. Has anyone seen this little toy here? I'll cover the like, if you can guess where that flask is. You can get it all over the town, really, but I mean, it's one specific shop where you get it from, in the Touring Us place. You just fill it up. You go to the counter and fill it up, and then say what, if you want a regular or a large one, put it in this flask, or know it's the company where it comes from. If anyone has got an idea, just put it down. I'm covering the words, so I don't want to give it. Oh, we don't want to give it away. So there we go. So stand by with us for some more banter coming along here. So any questions on the organ today? What you've seen today, what you haven't seen, what what would you like to do in East Anglia? What would you like to do on to promote someone else's channel? So say we have, if you want to hear a bit more organ music, which is a nice virtual church service, not actually a service, but it's hymns. Well, it's chosen hymns by people that write in and write by line, or requesting hymns for someone to play them on a virtual pipe organ, which is a Hewwork organ, which we did have at the back of this organ. I've got no sound on this one, unfortunately, but so it's a Hewwork. What he was using is called Beauty of Sound. People have watched it. I have watched it. He comes up with people requesting hymns. If you want to request a hymn, if it's over 70 years of copyright, we can do it. Request a hymn like All Things Bright and Beautiful. That'd be wonderful if someone requested that one. We could fit that one in. So one day we might do a question if anyone knows a hymn that you'd like to hear. Someone wanted "Dear Lord and Vine Kept Mankind." We're going to play a little bit towards the end. We could request that one, so that's definitely out. So what his show is exactly near enough mine, but a better version of that show. It's not just my show. It's not just his and my show. There's other YouTube channels. There is Tim as well. He's got another different sort of way of doing things. He's got hotels, seaside resorts. We do East Anglia stuff, towns, more towns than we do seaside really, but we can do seasides when we're over there. But so it's back to the producer.
Hello, everybody, and I can actually finally show my face now. Here we go. Oh, we're back here, and you start looking, doesn't it? Or very much the film scene here. And very good evening to you all, and hello to everyone. I've pretty much been the producer behind the scenes tonight, and yeah, hello to all of you that have tuned in tonight. And we thank our usual moderators. That's the main cup. Are you giving me a cup of tea there, Julian?
No, I'm afraid it's an empty one at the moment. So
it's an empty one. Of course, maybe you'll have your own one. That was just a sample. That was.
I suggested to have an organ on the picture, but I mean
that took years to come. By the way.
Yeah. took ages.
It
it'd be nice to have an organ on the picture, Nick.
Okay.
A nice organ, an organ on there.
Not quite sure why there's a picture of Starlight there that comes up on an orange note, and then of course there's one on a different picture. I don't know why that is, but anyway.
As I said before, it would be nice to have an organ on it.
Nice to have an organ on it on another version of a nice and relaxing cup. See what sells the most.
Yeah.
What was the poll? The poll is still showing up on there. Of course, where would you like to chill the most? Okay, it's out of these following. Is it beaches? Yeah, that's on the list. Parks, towns, and all of the above. So if you like all of what I've just said there, pick all of the above. So yeah, that's the choices there, or you just might have one choice. So we thank everyone that has gone for the polls tonight. You're going for towns. You like to relax in towns more than parks. Cool. Yeah, well, that's a different sort of viewpoint.
Towns are different atmospheres, and cities are more different atmospheres. So
yeah, I tend to like visit the Abbey Gardens, you know, because it's quite relaxing kind of thing.
It's right in the warm,
especially in the summer, but not actually when it's chucking it down with rain. But of course, obviously, I prefer to stay inside.
There's hardly.
Then I would go for towns.
There was hardly any banter.
Hardly any what?
Sorry, not banter. Shelter. I beg your pardon.
I'd like to stay in the warm when, of course, it's chucking it down too hard. But if it's not too bad rain, I don't mind walking about in it.
If you've got umbrellas on your park benches, you're safe.
Yeah.
To a point.
Some people like different things, don't they? But parks are quite nice in the sunshine.
Do you want it's him? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're going to do three verses. One for the last one without me interrupting this time, because
we do the last three verses. Last three verses.
Okay, last three verses. nice little fade away echo there. In some sort of churches and kind of cathedrals as well, they will have a very good acoustic in most places if you go and visit them. But yeah, you'd know more about that than I do, you know.
Yeah,
Some of them are about 7 echoes, and some of them are about sort of 5 echoes, that kind of thing. So yeah,
we have been in some cathedrals in East Anglia as well, and such as, if you can name anybody, anyone can name that we have been into, but we haven't filmed in there. But and churches we've done.
Hello, Starlight.
I'll give you a clue. We may have done Saffron Walden Church, and we may have not done Bury, but we have.
Well, we have.
Yeah, but not the cathedral inside the
No,
cathedral.
only like the town and the Abbey Gardens.
but,
That's the way. And we've got a video coming up of the Bury Town number 2. We've only done one phrase at the moment.
But we have done Bury Cathedral when I was up.
We've got East Ham Park to come up.
I don't know if you
A different video.
I
of
don't know
that.
if you still got that the Bury Cathedral one. What we did do about a couple of years ago. Live. We did live, and it was an evening in the cathedral. And Norwich, we might have done live a bit years ago. They got a new organ there at some which I haven't played yet, but they got
You've got TikTok on your speaker as well as watching us at the same time.
So
thank you very much.
Norwich and Bury are the nearest tourist ones, and Saffron Walden Church. It's a lovely parish church right in the Essex area.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to go back to Saffron Walden, if there's a bus route down to there, do you know what it's called? The bus route?
Where we talking about?
Saffron Walden.
Oh, Saffron Walden as the 320 or 319.
Yeah, bus
from Haverhill.
From Haverhill to Saffron
and it goes straight to Audley End train station.
It stops up at Saffron Walden bus stop, not far from the church itself. It's got a little recreation area. It's got spoons area. It's got everything there. Well, not actually everything, but it's mainly a small town.
Yeah, we were going to have
there's a garden place there.
Yeah.
There's other places that we'd like to hear. So
we were going to have an extensive live of the Q&A and chat, but we thought we'd actually do something like this as you're doing the nice and relaxing kind of style of music anyway. So we thought we'd do it at the end as we usually do. We were going to do it yesterday, but we didn't get time to do it. That's just one of those things, isn't it, Julian?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's talk a bit about the shop that we have. We hope to have, as you said earlier, I did hear you say that about pens adding to the list here, because of course one of the polls on Twitter did actually reach a lot of people wanting pens rather than postcards. But of course we do have and I just really wanted to know how many people of you wanted certain kind of things. What would you buy in a shop? What do you actually buy in a shop? If you was wanting to buy something, what would you go for the most? So let us know in the comments if you can this evening or on replay. Keyrings is one, and we do have one keyring left of the old logo, and I'm hoping to have the new logo one in the other keyring that I can fit together. Well, if you remember rightly, Starlight, I've got a sort of keyring but no picture inside it yet. So if you remember that shop that I went into,
what about a torch?
A torch, a touring with us torch. I don't know how that would work, but
yeah. About touring us compass.
A compass, so you know
so
where
you
are going. Yeah.
Orienteering.
Well, obviously, we'd have to look into that, but yeah. Hello again.
Hello.
I can't say too much on air. You know, I'd like to, but I can't. But yeah, I think Starlight knows exactly what I'm talking about.
She's wide awake.
Oh, you're wide awake now, are you? Are you really awake? Wow.
Did you hear any more? You
didn't actually fall asleep tonight. That makes a change.
Put a comment.
Anyone else wide awake tonight?
if you put Anyone put a
Give
comment?
us a shout if you actually are awake tonight, apart from Starlight, who has just said so.
Anyone put a comment saying that you heard the music tonight?
Give us a shout if you actually love us. Give us a yes or a yo.
She says, a touring us torch, please.
How are we going to do that then?
I don't know.
Well, of course,
ideas.
I'll leave the mods to actually help me out on that one, because I'm going to be stuck in my mind on that one.
We've had t-shirts, haven't we? Touring us
T-shirts. We did have them for, but well, we did sort of place them on the list, but no one was interested. That's the problem. It's got to be somebody that really what people want, you know, as Paul McKenna suggested. Of course, he's got a way of saying that Paul McKenna, the leading hypnosis guy. Of course, there's loads of relaxation on YouTube about this, but of course, he said something really interesting. We're going whizzing around there. Sorry about our connection there. We're back here. Sorry about that. But he said, always go for what the public want, or what the people want, you know, the most. And it's giving people what people want.
Comedy. That's not in the shop.
People want food, but we can't have a touring with us unless we have a touring us party. But that would come at a cost, I'm afraid.
What about a touring us box?
A touring us box of what? No.
Well, I don't know.
I wouldn't like to know what's inside it, but I'd leave that to the funnies out there. But it's adult humour, that one.
What are they? Touring us flask.
Yeah, we could actually give one of those as a prize.
The answer was, I said earlier,
£2.50 they cost, by the way.
Yeah, I said earlier, where do you get these from? Is Greg's is the answer to that. Nobody said in the chat where it was.
Give us a shout if you want to come to St Ives with me on, I think it's Tuesday or Monday, I'm not sure yet.
No, you can refill your cup in Greg's. I'm not sure anywhere else.
We're going alone.
So you can fill you up to this pot, and you just twist it on like that, and Bob's your uncle. I'm not collecting any money, so
give us a yes if you want to go to St Ives.
The answer was Greg's, and where you get these flasks from. You know, you have to pay for the certain about a couple of quid or something like that.
Chilling on the sofa. Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Here's a nice and relaxing show.
Bless you, Starlight.
There you go, nice and relaxing show. If you want anyone to ask the producer how much it is.
This is a real one. Let's give the audience a view on it, a viewpoint. Let's hope I don't drop it. Look at that. It's amazing and very, very shiny as well. The real stuff there.
Anyone wants a cup of tea or mug or something?
Yeah, of course. This will shake up your morning in style here, your coffee morning here. Will never be forgotten again. Of course, yes.
What is the
very first?
What is the asking price at the
I wouldn't say it's the very
price now.
Who's asking that?
No, I'm just saying, how much would it be to buy one?
I think it's on the eBay.
Yeah, but what's the price?
It's I would say, because you know it's a souvenir.
Yeah.
I would say because I have to be sort of careful how I put this. A souvenir price, so it has to be between, of course, £5 and £10. You know, most mugs nowadays are really pricey.
Over 10 quid. Isn't it?
Yeah, some of them charge about £13 for a mug,
or £7 a mug,
or maybe 24 quid. Some places do. It's amazing how much people charge for mugs.
Retail,
and we are quite cheap compared to other places. So yeah. Different. There's always something different to showcase, and don't forget, of course, do check out our official postcards. Please do have a look at them, and you know, consider whether you want to actually purchase your very own one, and take one home with you. We'll send them off to you, obviously from our eBay account. We'll send them off in a you know, letter format. Can't hear you. Why can't you hear me? No, that's odd. Has the battery gone? No, that's odd.
I'll check if we can hear the camera here.
Is it coming out okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out on our end. So, yeah, you need to turn your volume up. That's probably why. Go back onto the YouTube. Turn your volume slightly up so you can hear us. Anyone else having problems with us being heard? We can hear ourselves on there, so it's not the mic issue. So, yeah, that's a bit odd. So, yeah. Can hear you now. Well, that was odd. Very, very strange. Yeah, sometimes you might have to reload your video for the video to go with a sound bang. But yeah, what we were saying is, of course, we were talking about East Town Park videos. I know we talk about that a lot, but of course, there's different videos coming up on that, and of course, the pictures that we photograph from, stunning. It's definitely worth checking out. Another thumbs up for the channel, which is really amazing. The more people hit that thumbs up, the better. Of course, it reaches our subscribers, and YouTube loves it. YouTube loves thumbs up, subscribers, and the more the merrier, as we welcome people, and we welcome them in a community aspect, and we keep all chats clean and safe for everybody, and it's common sense rules, really. So yes, it's been one of those longish sort of days. Oh, thank you very much. That's very, very nice to hear from that lovely warm feeling that you've just said in your comment there, Starlight. It really means a lot, and of course, if we can get loads of people telling us that, that would be amazing. That would make us feel a lot better. You know, I like to say that people do tend to watch, but don't always comment. You know, they like to enjoy, which is understandable, really. So if you have any questions at all at any stage, feel free to ask us. We will, of course, do probably another Q&A with us all, because we are lacking it, actually. We didn't do it because I did it all on my own recently. I had to get one in the afternoon, and we were going to do an extensive one, but it didn't get a chance to in the end. Great people, we try our best, and that's the main thing. We try our best. It's not to everyone's liking, but of course we do try our best at all times. We don't give up, by all means. We love what we do, and we are passionate about it. We don't have an eager sense. And you know, I've been watching some other videos. I want to say this before we go here tonight. I've been watching other reviews on, especially Weatherspoons. There's a guy, I think his name called Gary, Gary's videos or something like that. It's worth noting what he has to say about Weatherspoons, because he went to 3 of them in London, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and he told you his verdict of what he thought. And go and look at his videos to find out how much he rated it. Perhaps that will be a gimmick that we will use. But yeah, once you've seen the video, we will use probably that gimmick. But I'm going to rate tonight a little bit more than what this guy rated. Probably about 8 out of 10 tonight. You know, it's a shame that nobody else apart from Starlight has come on to say hello, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? Can't please everybody. But yeah, we try and strive to really, really entertain as best as we are able to. So if you have any suggestions of places, thumbs up means a lot. That was probably your thumbs up. Oh, Nightbot's in the chat as well. Feel free to like the channel, of course. It's come up on the chat there. It's just flashed up. Did anyone see that? So yeah, that was me writing it, but of course it's an automatic service. And don't be put off by it, by the way, because it will come up from time to time, and when more people come in the chat. And that's the first time I've seen Nightbot for a long time. Starlight with a huge smile there. Absolutely brilliant. Yes. Did you actually see the love hearts earlier that I sent earlier? You can actually do that as emojis. When we get to 1K, hopefully one day that will happen with everyone's help here. If we can get to that level here, and then super chats come along, and then super stickers, which will be fascinating because you can send us a super sticker. But if you want to sort of support us in any way, in the meantime, feel free to do so. There is two ways you can do it. You can do it by GoFundMe link or the PayPal link, or actually just in person, or actually purchase something on our eBay account. All counts towards the channel. Keep it running. And of course, we need you, as the sign says out there somewhere. Of course, us touring with us needs you. So there you go. I've seen signs of that somewhere along the line. Okay, we had a bit of reconnection problem there, and we're back. So yeah, it's because we're getting a lot of messages coming in, which is fine. I don't mind the messages coming in. So lots of stars. It's fascinating. Thumbs up, loads and loads of thumbs up there. I put loads and loads of spaghetti in your mouth one day. You'll know exactly what I mean.
Stuff it up.
And last night was good, by the way. I can't say anymore. It was a good night that we had. But yeah, it's always a pleasure to do this tonight. And loads of thumbs up. It's amazing. She's doing really, really well, our mod tonight. Thank you so much to our mod. As in mods, and there might be some that watch off air as well as watching live with us. I haven't seen Melissa Jefferson or Kim Smith. Hopefully, she's got her prize that we sent. Of course, a postcard and a Friar's Delight magnet or kitchen magnet. And Starlight got her second prize as well, which was a magazine, or just the latest Great Yarmouth magazine. I think you still got it somewhere. Love hearts everywhere. Can anyone else copy Starlight there? We need that. That's really, really cool. That's amazing. Yes, that magazine of 2024 was the second prize that you won in a competition of guessing how many apples there was. I think it was that one, or guessing where I was. So you got the second answer correctly. So yeah, anything else you want to say, Julian? So yeah, you've been pretty quiet. So yeah, let's bring Julian in.
Well, as we know, we continue our touring with us stuff. Anyone with questions about touring with us stuff, please do say if you can. And there was an important result, just a match report on the football today. If you have not just know the result,
oh yeah, Man United 2, Liverpool was the full-time result in the end.
Yes,
when I got down to East Ham Park, that was.
Yes,
you were winning for a second there.
Yeah, I
thought you said to me, when Liverpool get the first goal, they win the match.
Well, not
maybe they haven't lost when they've scored first.
Yeah,
that's what you meant, I think.
Yeah, sort of.
Your dream said 1-0, but it was obvious.
It was close.
It was opposite. Sorry,
a little bit obvious, but it wasn't. It was a bad result for us, really, but good for the other team.
Anyone support Liverpool tonight again? Anyone support Man United tonight?
No.
Yeah, we had some Man United people last week, didn't we? That came on the chat. Anyone support Cambridge United? Actually, that's where I was born. Anyone support Ipswich, Norwich, Aston Villa?
It's got to be East Anglian
Man
team.
City, Chelsea,
Colchester.
Spurs. Any Spurs fans in tonight?
Any Tranmere fans? No.
Tranmere? Tranmere Rovers? Who the hell are they?
Exactly.
Havel Rovers? Hello, everyone, says Starlight. And she tries to entertain us all.
Is she in Starlight Enterprise?
Starlight Enterprise. I just said that earlier.
Oh, yeah.
She could actually sing on stage one day. That would get her confidence going. A bit like Gabby Starbuck. But we all know where that's come from, a coffee shop. Yeah, I don't know if that is right as taking their name, though, but I don't know. Don't know if that is stealing someone's name. I don't know. A coffee name I'm talking about.
I don't know.
I don't know what the rules are behind that. At least Starlight hasn't got anything to do with a coffee shop.
Right, shall we close the show now?
Yeah, we will, because we're going to hit the hay shortly. But of course, yes, we're going to sort of chill out a bit.
No,
bit. I can't get the words out.
Don't forget to say stay safe until next time.
No, hang on, I can't get my words out here. Let me get my words out. We'll start again. We'll say stay safe, look after each other. We'll see our loved ones soon, whoever that may be. And of course, yes, we are going to. Hello again. Hellos. I lost count here. Maybe we'll do that as a competition. See how many people can guess how many hellos that Starlight has done. It's astonishing. It really is. But yeah, we wish you a happy rest of the Easter holidays as we go into normal mode. That's another hello there. I know what you can't say on here, so yeah, just to let everyone know, you cannot matchmake on here. Also, we're not going to use it as Match.com. We're not going to use it as a dating site. There's lots of other dating sites on there, on Facebook, and you can sign up free to some of them. I'm not going to bother these days, but yeah. I can't say too much. I'd like to, but
I've run out of ideas.
I've run out of ideas, and I think someone listening here knows exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm going to keep very quiet about it. But yeah, I just keep
we
off.
May do a different.
I'm not allowed on them.
We may do a different sort of relationship show, but viewers on it. Views on it, not
would anyone like a Witherspoon's review, or even a Witherspoon's kind of 1 hour a week, just to catch up with myself and Julian, just talking about Wetherspoons? A lot of people did want that quite a while back, but not everyone's a fan of Wetherspoons, though. That's the problem. But I have met the chairman in himself. I do hope he comes down to Hayville. Tim Martin, the main chairman of all the Wetherspoons, and come and join. Yes, come and join in the fun. So, Starlight, maybe you could actually agree to disagree on a Wetherspoons 1 hour show once a week. But yeah, it'd have to be people that are interested in Wetherspoons to do come along to it. But yeah, it's difficult. Maybe we just do pubs as a whole, then we can include Wetherspoons as a whole, because there's a guy there that has given us a really good idea of reviewing. Basically, you eat, of course, the breakfast meals, the lunch meal, and the evening meal. I wonder how much it cost that guy to do it, but he was saying about the bacon wasn't great, but he was saying the other parts of the meals were good. He even went to a Premier Inn as well, and saying that the hash browns weren't as good as the rest of the meals, but the sausages were good, that kind of thing. And he was giving it a mark out of 10. But generally speaking, I give Wetherspoons more than 7 out of 10. I think I'll give Julian tonight 8 out of 10, slightly more than, of course, the guy reviewed Wetherspoons. But of course, it was constructive review that I saw from this guy. 10 out of 10. Well, somebody's given 10 out of 10 for his organ music. I never expect that one to come. What about the presenter? Does he get 20 out of 10? I don't know. I'm a bit sort of pushing it there, but I think I'll go minus 20 because I like to keep people entertained. Well, I thought I'm just saying it as an example here. 50 out of 50 for touring with us. Brilliant stuff. Yes, you can't say too much about me for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway. So yeah, I'm going to come up with a little bit of a Some story here, okay? Just imagine I had a wife, okay? I thought my wife left me, okay? And when I came home at night, she was still there. What about that one for a little bit of a comedian joke there? There was once an organist here, sounding like a poet here. There was once an organist here, but you never heard that from me. There was once a good organist, but you still extra didn't hear that from me. But I never told you there was one. Massive votes. Wow. This sounds like a politics show now. Am I going to get a poll card? We did do a poll earlier. Did you ever go on a poll? I haven't seen the answers on that. We'll have to have a look at that. See what you went for in the end. But you did put it down in your comments, didn't you? But some people might have chosen to vote. But yeah, I won't vote for any party these days in terms of politicians, you know, unless something like Reform got involved. But yeah. That's the only one that I'd pretty much choose if they do exist. But of course, other than that, no confidence in them all. That's what I would say. But yeah, I'm not going to go into too much details. I never reveal how much, votes I'll give a party if I do vote at all.
Tap tap.
Tap tap. Votes.
I think we're out of time.
Starlight would. Like any others watching here, it's not just about the Starlight show, but I'll tell you that she has entertained us. I've got to say that because it's a moderator, and there are other moderators that do come on the channel. So, of course, we've got to give them a thanks as well. Jeremy from Cambridge as well, who knows Clinton in Cambridge. Also, Kim Smith. I think Scott Smart sometimes. Nikki as well when she comes in.
Not all the time.
Melissa Jefferson, and I don't think there's any others apart from us. But we just love what we do, as I say, and
once again, we're out of time.
Like I say, Starlight has been the star of the show. We used to do the star of the show, if you remember rightly, when we was all in lockdown and we did the star of the show, and I don't know if we should return that. That'd be really cool. And we nominate a person that if we do get a person on the chat, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But I've got to nominate you because you're the pretty much only one that's come on. There was someone on earlier, but I don't know who they were. But yeah, more people that come on the chat, the better. Obviously, it makes it more fun, doesn't it? Yeah, you know.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
I can't think of another way of having fun other than chatting on here as a sensible chat, not a dating chat. But Starlight, yeah, it's votes, and she'd probably rather vote for us than anyone else.
Whistle.
Well, she has my vote anyway, but yeah, I won't go into details.
No, we're out of time now, so
we might go on an adventure somewhere.
I hope you enjoyed the nice relaxing show earlier.
Chilling on the sofa.
If you did,
was that the trying with our studio number 2 sofa? Because you know, GB News has a sofa very similar to that. They use the same sofa all evening, all day long as well. If you notice, if you've ever watched GB News, they always have the same sofa all day. Apart from a certain, have the same chair all night.
It's the time.
Probably the same presenters as well. But yeah, studio number 2. Yeah, this is studio number 1.
Yeah, studio number 1 and a half.
We could actually be in a third studio, which is a hotel. Well, actually, it could be anywhere really, wherever possible.
Anyway, until
might even be
next time.
at East Town Park Studios as
Until
well.
next time. Tap.
We'll have to find out how much that is actually.
Thanks for the
if anyone knows.
Thanks for the nice election show.
Sorry,
watch it.
You're interrupting me there.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm the next election show.
You're like Sue Smith. She waves a pen out all about when she's doing her games on Gillette Soccer Saturday. Studio number 1 is where you gentlemen are.
That's a student, not studio.
No, studio. She means
I know what she
studio.
meant, but she says student.
No, studio.
No,
she meant.
STUDIO.
Unfortunately, she misspelt that. Studio
that's
1 and
that's
Studio
that's
2.
one,
Yeah.
that's one, yeah.
We know what you meant there. The first spelling is right, I think. Yeah, the first spelling is correct.
Yeah. Okay, ladies
She
and
can
gentlemen.
delete her messages. She knows how to do that.
Okay.
And if there's any trolls on here, we'll delete them as well.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
And
until next time.
A job of a moderator, to finish up with, is to actually clean up any chat that is seen, even when it's not live. There are comments that are seen, and it needs to be checked over when we are not live. There's comments that come up on videos, some of which I've had to delete on other channels, saying silly little things, and that's all you've got to do, just delete them if you see anything that you think is untoward, which is quite negative.
We won't tolerate that.
No, we won't. No trolls on this
No messing
platform,
around.
please.
No.
We try to strive as a community, or we strive as a community.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Julian, I think he wants to go, but yeah, I want to carry on all night here.
No.
I want to sing to you.
Oh, no.
And when the saints go marching in, I want to be within that number. Oh, when the saints go loving on.
Okay, it's
I love this song here by Georgie Porgy. Life goes on and on and on, and we must carry on.
I thought it was Georgie Porter.
No, that's
from Hollyoaks, isn't it?
That's from Hollyoaks.
Ex-Hollyoaks.
Georgie Porgy is a fictional character, and of course a dance song.
I got
CD of that. I've got vinyls as well, which some songs never came out on CD. How fascinating is that? Yes, Julian says tap tap. Will you stop tapping on the table? And okay, we'll all do it together, shall we?
It's good night from everybody else.
Good night from us all,
and we'll see you
Peace
soon.
out.
Peace out.
And go in peace to love and serve the Lord.
In the name of whatever it is. Good night.
Amen. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Sending love to you all. Bye. Night-night. Until the next time. Sleep tight. Good night. So a final good night.
Night.
And I think this show is well crisp. Or maybe, just maybe, a bottle of water. Bye! Love you all!
Cheerio.
Cheerio.